Because will there ever be a time where there are too much puns? That was really bad grammar on that one.
Yes. I make sure to get plenty of exercise so there isn't too much of me.
How often do you hang out with Pinkie Pie?
Considering how Pinkie Pie doesn't seem constrained by physical limitations such as time and space. Hey, Pun, is that a question about me? Her omnipresent nature means no pony really stops hanging out with Pinkie Pie.
Don't forget to read the bottom text of your...
Some folks have noticed that I'm actually a bit similar to Pinkie Pie. I used to be a bit random like her with my comedy when I was her age, all those years ago. Now I'm a bit older and a lot wiser. I know when to restrain my humor, but she's still fun to hang out with.
Yes, this is true.
I
used to be the pun master until you came along. I can't even compete against you.
It's a good thing puns are a team effort instead of a competition. Because if they were a competition, I'd totally win.
When you've got it, you've got it.
This is true.
Hey, Cannoli.
Okay.
Or hey, Candle. Sorry, it didn't finish reading. It was all blurry. Hey, Candle. Did you know there's another pony in town possessed by a spirit nearly every day?
You must show me this other pony immediately.
Here she is. The spirits are talking to me. They say, drink me.
Wrong kind of spirits.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a mare or a stallion. I'm just going with the claw voice there.
It could be. It could be.
It's mare.
Maryland.
It's a mare. Okay, I see. Yeah,
It's a gelding.
That's Candle Wicked, one of Dr. X-Ray's acquaintances he introduced me to. She's got a knack for finding ghosts and spirits, though she apparently just really enjoys their intimate company. You can see her adventures over at Ask Creepy Ponies. If you'd rather get a bit more of a mare who's more whiny than whinny, check out the following. That's Ask Berry Punch, the original Ask Berry Punch, and Berry Punch replies.
I shouldn't do long phrases with that thing.
Yeah, it's killer on the throat.
Not as bad as Soldier, though.
You make puns, I make bad jokes. Wanna get hitched?
That might work for politicians and actors, but I'm looking for some pony with a deeper connection than shared talent.
Some ponies mistake shared interest for compatibility, or try to find some pony whose talent is the same as theirs. I think what you're good at isn't as important as who you are in a relationship. A relationship isn't about mutual strengths, but rather about how each pony's strengths support the other pony's weaknesses.
So, what's your daily life like, Fun? Is it normal, or do you bomb the world with your namesake constantly?
When you aren't making
you're-
puns, what do you do for fun, Pun?
Hey, Fun, what do you do for fun?
What a thoughtful bunch of questions. I start my mornings at Good Morning Coffee, have a chat with Sunshine Morning, and get ready for my day. As a toponymist, I have to study a lot of history and geography, so the first half of my day involves reading reports and making notes. Once a month, I have to go to Canterlot to add my work to the Royal Library. Fortunately, I'm diligent in my studies, which lets me hang out with my friends and meet new ones.
Who is she talking to?
Then at night, I like to curl up with a good work of narrative fiction, something with deep characters.
Oh my.
So that's what my average day is like. Then again, in places like Ponyville, there aren't too many average days. There's always some big event, new disaster, or lesson to be learned.
Can I borrow a screwdriver? My new one broke in half. They don't make tools like they used to. This hammer has been in my family for 50 years. We've only replaced the head twice and this handle 6 times.
So is it really the same hammer? Sandy has a passion for ensuring that her tools are always in proper working order, though she might be missing something when it comes to how durable something is if she's had to replace every part of it over time. You can see more of her and her adventures over at Ask Sandy Pony. Do you think you could go a day without telling a single pun?
Dun dun dun.
I can go 6 days without a pun, but 7 days without a pun makes one weak.
Though I try to avoid telling my jokes on the train ride to Canterlot, getting kicked off at the midpoint isn't fun.
After a cold winter, will deciduous trees be
Deciduous.
relieved? Deciduous.
The youngsters are in charge of the foliage.
Mayor Pony said that the new labor division for foliage being taken care of was a great relief.
That movie wasn't any good. Too long and the plot was a mess. Maybe instead of shooting more films, they should have shot the producers.
Oh, my. Movie Slate runs the theater in Ponyville, and most of what she knows comes from the movies. Go bring her a movie she hasn't seen and see her reaction over at Ask Movie Slate.
Hi, Pun. I was wondering, do you have any adventures in Canterlot? Have you met Princess Celestia or Princess Luna?
I visit Canterlot monthly for work, often for at least a few days or more. I think this is a good time to share my insights about the ruling princesses. Princess Celestia has ruled over Equestria for more than 1,000 years by herself. She has seen generations of ponies, heard all the court jesters, and seen all the plays. She passes her idle time playing pranks upon the royal court, hoping that some pony has the courage to try a new one and prank her back. If you can play a joke on her that she hasn't seen before, it'll brighten her day. Princess Luna, ponies need to understand that she'd like to leave the whole Nightmare Moon business behind her and resume her duties. She's been away for 1,000 years, so don't expect her to understand modern customs. Learn and follow the old traditions in her presence, and she'll greatly enjoy your company. Her area of the castle is like walking through a time machine to 1,000 years ago.
Ooh, creepy.
I also make sure to visit my parents when I'm in the big city. Family is quite important to me, and I'm glad I have a healthy relationship with my folks. Do you have any puns about a three-legged pony?
How'd you lose your leg?
Hey, man, helping it off.
Wow, that story must be legendary.
Well, if you're in the mood for some seafaring adventures of patches, peg legs, and cannons, go check out Ask Pirate Ponies.
So, you're saying everything sounds better on vinyl? That's right. Let me try something then. Okay. Now we can listen to music on vinyl. On vinyl!
Well, technically it's on vinyl scratch, so you'd say it's on vinyl squared scratch.
Thank you all for coming to what should be our best winter wrap-up ever.
Scrape, scrape.
What is that?
Scrape, scrape.
Springtime! Face off.
Face off. Maybe you should check to see if the mayor's okay over at From the Desk of Mayor. Happy winter wrap-up, every pony.
What is the worst pun you have ever said, heard?
So, Pony, what is the worst possible pun you can think of?
You have Have you ever wrote down any puns? Cause they were that good.
Got any really bad puns that you can't show us?
What was the worst damage you have done with a pun?
Are you prepared for the pun apocalypse?
I wrote down my most face-oofy jokes in here, which is kept in the Canterlot Armory as a weapon of mass distraction.
God.
It's a really heavy book.
Okay, continue on. I have to do a load of laundry, but just, continue on.
Okie dokie, Loki.
That's a lot of letters.
Oh. It's the alphabet, and she takes down the L. No L, every pony.
Very heartwarming, every pony.
I really like the style of your most recent post.
Thanks. Sandy helped me make a post like this. Pun, I think they meant your Tumblr post. Oh.
I'd like to thank Sandy Pony for helping me out with the woodworking. Without her, Ponyville would look like a rundown ghost town for all the damage it takes in the average episode. I mean day. I promise I'll have a better joke for you tomorrow. Again, I really like the style of your most recent post.
Thanks. Sandy helped me make a post like this. Wait, didn't we already do this one? I guess it's a repost. Now it's a double post.
Once again, Sandy Pony came by to help me answer your questions. Hooray for internet humor. Are you enjoying this hot summer?
I really should start getting these questions sooner.
I've stockpiled so many answers to so many questions, it will take me a long time to get through all of them. Don't let that discourage you from sending in questions, though, even if it takes me a year. I promise you'll receive some sort of reply, even if it's a form letter of why I can't use it. Dear Pun Pony, as the royal toponymist, what places have you named?
Oh, another question about my job. I don't actually get to name places. As a member of the royal court, I submit a report of my recommended names along with the justifications for each. It's the governor of the area who decides on the name. Though it's a rare day that one of my recommendations isn't chosen as the new name.
I've got to file a lot of papers and do a lot of research, but it's rewarding to see places I've named on maps.
What's wrong, Applejack? No pony in my family can get health insurance. But you're all quite healthy. Why would they deny you? Well, an apple a day.
That's really not fair on poor Applejack, but if my math is right, they've already kept the doctor away for the next 125 years. You're falling in a kid, giddy up! Granny Smith is the elder of the apple family, though I often wonder why her cutie mark is the incredible Zap Apple jam that she makes.
What do you think of my latest invention? What does it do? You look fantastic. Have you lost weight? Love your mane. Your eyes are beautiful. It's a self-esteem bunk.
I could use that.
You're funny.
Lefty Lucy is the only inventor in Ponyville. Check out this fantastic morale device I created. Results have been mixed. If you'd like to go see a pony who can actually invent for a living, check out Ask Lefty Lucy.
A little socializing, you'll be the talk of the town.
TikTok is this nice cold friend of Dr. X-Ray who he introduced me to. Apparently he had quite a bit of trauma, and all of those gears keep him alive, though he's a bit noisy wherever he goes. You can see more of him over at Ask Creepy Ponies.
I have to write an essay on life as a tree. Help me, Pun.
You'd be writing your essay on a dead tree. Point out the irony.
Though there's a big focus on sustainable practices in the economy of Equestria, it is said that wood from the River-Free Forest makes so far more durable products. Half the structures in Ponyville mostly use wood from the place, and it is probably why Ponyville is still standing.
Where'd you get that cute little Lyra?
Lyra
gave... Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Lyra gave it to me. She was selling them but said I got a 5-finger discount.
But you have 4 fingers.
I'm not going to correct some pony giving me free stuff.
That is smart.
Spike may have been raised by ponies, but he's still a dragon at heart. I think Twilight forgets that sometimes.
Great, Facebook is down.
Good. Good.
Destroy Facebook.
Here's my new Minotaur character, Iron Will.
If you're Iron Will, that makes me great fortitude.
And I'm Lightning Reflexes. What?
Okay. That was weird. It jumped back a page.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Okay, there we go.
It's annoying.
I heard Twilight say she hates horseflies, but she's still friends with Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. I know that was just terrible.
Those 2 aren't horse flies, they're fly horses, yo.
Also, you noticed the picture that Asker used, didn't you, Drock?
Oh, hey, it's me! Oh, wow, that's a blast from the past. Dude.
Wait, what?
Was that
It's-
actually you, or was that just...
No, it's my old Skype pic.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Dude, wow.
I thought it was something important.
No, it
It's
has to do with
Drock,
Drock.
it's
It's not important.
I love you too.
That's for the later one. Candlewick, I have a question about spirits for you.
Spirits can be dangerous, Pun. What do you want to know?
If you don't pay your exorcist, will you get repossessed?
No.
Candlewick is one of Dr. X's associates whose talent is being possessed by spirits. She's not quite a ghost hunter, though. She just enjoys the high that spiritual possession brings. You can see more of her over at Ask Creepy Ponies.
You know, I think one day I want to do a blog reading of Ask Creepy Ponies.
Yeah.
Maybe if we
Isn't it
finish...
Isn't it NSFW?
Who cares?
No, I mean, we could do it for the next one.
Oh yeah, we could, couldn't we? Since we did already finish Kinky Pie. That was quick.
Yeah, it was.
Hello there! My name is Ludwig von Hoffenheim. Who are you, might I ask?
Did the sign fall down?
I've been letting you folks see into my life for nearly a year now, but I tell you what, on the 1-year anniversary of the Tumblr, February 2nd, 2013, I'll show you how I got my cutie mark. Dun dun dun!
You want to stop or continue?
Either works for me.
Do one more page and then end it, or do you want to end it on 20?
21 sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, that way you'll be able to drink.
That way, next session, we can actually get possessed by the spirits. I mean, what?
Yeah.
What about puns with the hot-blooded badasses like us who love to fight? We deserve funny puns too, you know.
I'd like to, but your leader doesn't like a certain joke of mine. All I do is try to say that the difference between a Pegasus and a duck is no.
Oh no, hot-blooded Pinky found me! Is there no place safe from her fiery temper and passionate outlook? At least this time she didn't hit me. You can see more of her raging fury at Ask Hot-blooded Pinky.
Hot-blooded Pinky. Variant number 187 of Pinkie Pie. Aggressively violates the fourth wall to utilize abilities and equipment drawn from other realities. Limits on her abilities are only theoretical at this time. Major collateral damage is expected in encounters with this pony. Do not approach without backup.
Many of you asked about my relation with the various other ponies around Ponyville, so I've been granted clearance to share some files with you. These aren't official Night Guard documentation, but rather my personal notes in case the seal on the killer joke starts to affect my memory. This one here is hot-blooded Pinky, whose passionate fire can't be restrained by the petty coils of physics.
I like big books and I cannot lie. All you other readers can't deny. I think that's Spike.
Busted! What's up with Rainbow Dash in the background?
I don't know. I think she's...
Getting molested.
I don't think there's a spell powerful enough to fix Twilight's dancing. Hey Pun, what do you call a pony who takes a baby goat?
Help, my baby goat has been stolen.
An idiot?
Some of the fools in this town are real troublemakers. The most annoying to are Snips and Sails, whose talents have not been turned to constructive endeavors. You should go check out their adventures, if only so that you know what they're up to.
Why is the sky blue?
Because if the sky wasn't blue, we'd have to rename a lot of markers and crayons.
This is true.
Sometimes the simplest reasons are all it takes.
Hey, can you come to our party? It's awesome.
I'm flattered, but I've heard about your parties. I'm a bit too old-fashioned for a party that ends with sticky floors.
Yeah.
I grew up in Canterlot, the nice part, so I'm rather reserved when it comes to expressing things of a sexual nature. I'm still waiting for Mr. Right, and I'll never settle for Mr. Right now.
If you had the choice, would you become an alicorn?
The better question is, could Equestria survive with me as the spirit of language?
I couldn't quite find a matching costume, horn and wing for the gag on short notice, but these worked well enough.
The llamas are attacking. It's the alpacalypse.
Fortunately, this is Ponyville, so the Stampede did 500 bits worth of improvements.
Well, if you think that way, then you're just a bookworm. Well, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Stomp. Rattle, 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 rattle.
Squeak!
You were saying. Just go get help.
Sometimes I lose my temper dealing with Twilight's entitled attitude. But karma will abide, along with the dude. It was no grammar error. He actually meant you're cute. You know, that thing every pony has?
Not every pony.
Snowflake is many things. And cute is not one of them.
Have you ever gone too far with what you do?
Just like my cutie mark. I know where the line is, and know not to cross it.
Comedy is 5% what you say, and 95% when you say it.
Let's try this background for the next picture. I don't think that's a good idea. How do I look? As if your mane is missing.
Rainbow's photo should have gone better. Well, I'm so tough that I can win a staring contest. Oh. When I walk down the street, even the sewers back up. I've got a Heart of Stone, and it's a gemstone. I exceed the Tumblr gift size restriction, and I can still animate. I only get one cookie after getting a paper cut. My calendar goes from March 31st to April 2nd. Nobody fools me. I sleep with a nightlight because the dark is scared of me. I can win a staring competition without looking. Okay. It's a whole gif of he's so tough. Spike may
I'm
have
so
gone.
tough, you know it.
Spike may have gone a little overboard when trying to build himself up in front of the other dragons.
Who's your best friend?
Her name was Evershine. I lost her the year before I moved to Ponyville.
Aww.
It's still hard to talk about, but not a day goes by that I forget. And yes, losing her was directly related to my joining the Night Guard. And the killer joke. You'll be finding out my entire origin story. March 21st.
Can't wait.
Say, Princess Luna, are you still brewing moonshine? Yes, Pun. Still is part of the device used to brew liquor, such as moonshine. That's not what I meant. You see, because...
Have you been outpunned? Our Princess of the Night has many talents that have been lost in the 1,000 years she has been away.